And before we get into this video, guys, I want to announce that I'm again giving away free battle passes underneath this video. All you guys gotta do is make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below why you actually want to win. I'm gonna pick the winner already in only 2 days, guys, so you can get your hands onto the battle pass as soon as possible. I'm, by the way, announcing it over on my Discord, guys, so therefore make sure to join there. And now let's get straight into this topic. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you the best game user settings here in Fortnite Chapter 4, since there's a ton of improvements which we can do actually in the in-game settings and the actual game file itself, guys. So therefore, please make sure to watch everything, because I'm going to show you how you're all gonna get a lot better performance, smoother FPS, and especially counter FPS drops. What I want you guys to do is, in the first place, open up your normal Fortnite settings, and you can straight up see that a ton has changed. And the first thing which you probably noticed right now on screen, guys, is that my frame limit is actually set to 60 FPS, which is not true, guys. It's actually proven that as soon as you open up your game user settings and actually put your maximum FPS exactly 3 FPS below what's your monitor refresh rate. So therefore, let's just say as example, I'm playing on a 360 Hz panel, so therefore I gotta put it to 357 FPS. If you're playing on 240, you gotta put it to 237 and on, guys. This actually proves to be a lot better for Fortnite performance in terms of like syncing with the engine, guys. So therefore, please make sure to actually apply this, but I'm gonna show it anyways later on in the video. Then for the next step, guys, please always make sure to fully disable VSync on your PC, since it just adds additional 3 milliseconds of delay, which we 100% don't want, guys. So therefore, VSync, put it onto off. Even on a 60 Hz panel, it won't really make a difference, guys. So therefore, please make sure that it's turned off. Then for the resolution, guys, I'm going to drop actually today a specific video where I'm going to cover the top 5 best resolutions. So therefore, make sure that you subscribe, guys. The video is gonna drop later on. I'm just gonna put right now here on screen a few ones which I can highly recommend. Of course, for the rendering mode, guys, we gotta put it to performance, lower graphical fidelity. This one is actually now finally out of the beta, guys, and it's working amazingly well. I had no issues whatsoever with the performance mode, and my FPS set insanely high. So therefore, please make sure to actually use this. Epic Games themselves even said that DirectX 12 at the current moment is broken, so therefore you don't want to utilize that. And then, guys, for the rest of the settings, we're now going to take a look at the best colorblind mode and all the other stuff. So therefore, we're gonna go back here actually into our Fortnite settings, and you can see I got my brightness exactly set to 100%. Then I got Triton Up set to 7, because Triton Up still looks the best in my opinion, guys. I'm gonna give you a direct comparison. Here right now we have Proton Up as an example. You can see it's a lot darker, guys, and all the colors don't really look that good. And Deuteron Up looks horrible, like super washed out, everything. You can see the red is not even red anymore, it's turning like orange, yellowish. So therefore, really, guys, if you want like the best visuals in the game, Triton Up set to 7 is still the best. Don't put it like too high or too low, so you don't have like too bright or too like dark colors. But yeah, it will definitely look perfectly fine on 7, guys. And you can see we have full on visibility. Like, it's so insanely easy to see enemies. I think someone even landed over there. You can see, yeah, we just spotted him. But basically, yeah, what we want to do then for this next step, guys, is also make sure that we put our viewing distance onto near, guys. Viewing distance on near will actually provide us with around 230 to 260 meters. And you can see that's actually perfectly fine, guys. Yeah, there we have 190 meters. Even up until there, we could basically see all the enemies, guys. And yeah, that's basically everything we need for the game. Yeah, like you don't need anything more than like near. Then for the rest, guys, you can see textures on low. Please make sure that auto download high res textures is fully set to off, guys. This is super hardware demanding. And then of course for the rest, guys, put your meshes as well onto low and everything on the lowest possible. And this is exactly how my game is looking so insanely good, guys, and I'm getting like really good performance out of it. And now for the rest, we're also gonna take a look at the game settings, where you please gotta put your region, guys. I say this every time, to exactly your region. Don't put it on auto, because Fortnite might accidentally connect you with a server which is further away but more stable. You don't want that 100%. Mental activation, you definitely want to put to hold jump, guys, yeah, which makes it super easy to mental up on things. And then for preferred item slot, guys, this is my configuration: assault rifle, shotgun, SMG, and consumables. You can obviously tweak those as much as you want, guys, but these work the best for me. And let's just say as an example that you're landing somewhere at a POI and there's like a bunch of guns on the ground. You already know, oh yeah, I got my SMG here right now on the third slot, you know, like it's super easy, guys. Always make sure to actually apply this. This only gives you a competitive advantage when it comes down to fighting. And then for the rest, guys, once we're also going to take a look here actually at the HOD, guys, you can see that it's right now here for me set to 75%, because that's honestly personal preference. 40 cents, guys, something between 6 to 8% on 400, something between 6 to 8% on 800 DPI will perfectly do the job, guys. Most Fortnite pros are actually playing on that. And for your keybinds, of course, once we're going to take a look here real quick, you should utilize kinda optimal keybinds. And now I'm going to see just in a second on my desktop where we're going to take a look actually at the best game user settings and what we can tweak in there. So guys, I know we're going to take a look at the best game user settings, and all you guys gotta do is go into Windows search bar and type in that percenter 10%, open up the first file. Once we're in here now, we're going to click onto local, press F on our keyboard for Fortnite game, going to save, then here into config, Then we have Windows client, and then we already have our game user settings. Before we change anything, guys, always make sure to go into properties and make sure that the check under the attribute read only is actually not checked, so we can also like change something in there. Then we're going to open it up, guys, and there we now already have the first few tweaks which we can apply. What we want to do in the first place, guys, here straight up on the top is, guys, we have B motion blur, which we want to actually put to false, guys. Motion blur just simply makes your game unsharp. We don't want that 100%. And the same now we're going to do with B show grass, because if you this one actually put onto false, you can apply a lower mode for grass details basically on the ground than it is possible in the game itself. Then, guys, once we scroll down even a little bit more, what I want you to do is please put everything which is something to do with ray tracing on completely false, guys. Even though it says here in the config right now that it's on true, but you might think, hey, it's not enabled whatsoever, it might still bug out in the game, guys. So therefore, please just simply make sure to put it onto false, guys. And then now as we move over here to the display gamma, we gotta put it on 2.2 and then 5 zeros behind it. Once we're done with this first section, we're gonna scroll down even a little bit more, guys, until we can find, you know, B disable mouse acceleration, guys. And this one we actually gotta put to true. Mouse acceleration is basically making your mouse less precise, guys. So therefore, please make sure to actually put this one on true so it gets fully disabled in Fortnite itself. Then we're going to scroll down even a little bit more, guys, until we can find B auto download high-res textures, guys. And this one we gotta put onto false because we don't want them the super hardware demanding, put them onto off, guys. And then we also have B allow download high-res MIPS, and this one we're gonna put to false as well. They're both basically from the same category, so therefore, yeah, make sure that both of them are on false. And now underneath, guys, we can also find here now B allow multi-threaded rendering, and this one I have on true, guys. How you basically know if you should utilize it or not is you're gonna open up your task manager, go into performance, and then you can see how many cores and logical processors you have on your CPU. If you have more than 4 cores and 4 threads, guys, you should definitely utilize multi-threaded rendering. If you're using like a Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7, they're most likely gonna have like between 6 to 8 cores, so definitely utilize it. If you're more on a low end and you have something like between 2 and 4 cores, multi-threaded rendering isn't really that beneficial, guys. You have to still try it out with a CPU with around 4 cores, but definitely on most CPUs you can leave it enabled. Then, guys, of course, for the resolution itself, you can put in whatever you guys want. As mentioned, I'm gonna put you again a few ones on screen which I find really good for gaming right now. Make sure to apply them if you want to try them out. And then straight up underneath it, guys, we have here now frame rate limit, which is right now set to 357 FPS, guys. And this is exactly what I meant with the Unreal Engine 5. Syncing just works a lot better if you put it exactly 3 FPS underneath your maximum refresh rate of your monitor. So for me, it's right now 360 Hz, so I put it to 357. If you're playing on 144, you gotta put it to 141. Then once you scroll down, guys, to scalability groups, you can see my resolution is set to 100%. Everything else on the lowest possible, guys, just simply on 0. Anything besides shading quality, that here 3 is actually the lowest one. And then we're gonna scroll down even more, and under hide chat settings, guys, you can now find basically everything which I have disabled in mine here. So therefore, just simply scroll through them real quick and make sure to apply all of these here exactly as I have them, since some of these services are just hardware demanding if they're running 24/7 in the background. So therefore, make sure to disable as many as possible from here. The 3D preference I have here right now, guys, set to DirectX 11, since I'm using mesh quality 0, which is the performance mode, guys, and ray tracing is set to false. Once we're done with everything, we're gonna now click here onto save, and then we can close it. And you can, by the way, get your hands onto my game user settings specifically over my Discord. If this video was helpful, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to check out the latest 2 videos where I show you how you can get less input delay and improve your overall performance in Fortnite even more.